Okay. Welcome to 1K World Cup Grand Finals 2026. I can't believe it's the final match weekend already, as we've been seeing these familiar names, familiar teams throughout the entire tournament. Not just this year, and also last year, and last year as well. It's always the Japan, not UK this time. It's not the Great Britain this time. It's gonna be the Americans trying to crack up against the Japanese team. It's me, YonGin, who has been not so active because I'm more of a title caster. And joining me today, we do get FN. Hello, how are you doing, FN?
Hello. I am here again.
Welcome. So we do have two very strong teams here, and I would say US beating out UK, probably not the most expected, but you do have some higher cap players. And have been managed to beat out the UK team, and despite also being a second seeded, and a bit of an upset in the semi-finals, but they are now back here up against the Japan team, the one and only who has been basically dominating the 1K Mania scenes after they realized 1K Mania is similar to Taiko. We got our roles here, so we'll be very quick. Everyone is prepared, and they will be instantly going to the picks here. Remember, this tournament has no bans. That's been a thing for Joke in general. And Japan is an extremely strong accuracy team. They got the famous player Great T, who has been literally assessing maps and did not show any weakness on those picks whatsoever. They have been kind of lacking a second play on some of the speedier picks here, so US probably have some choice of picks of those here. I think you probably know more about the maps and the style of the maps than me.
Dude, I can't play any of these maps.
I cannot even read them. But I guess USA is starting with LN4 first. That's the first pick. Solandi, 20th Century Blitz. Of course, this map involves a bunch of custom maps because there's barely any maps from 1K in general. There is some that is like a speed one, it's not custom map, but we are definitely onto one that is made here. 20th Century Blitz. We have some familiar names here for the USA team who have been very active throughout the tournament scene and also the sapping scenes here. We do have Ambiscus, a very famous big Taiko player, and Naki as well, between the US side. And of course the Japanese side is probably going to be these two most of the time, HC and Great T.
Yeah, I think part of the strategy for the US team is going to be targeting HC, because HC is for sure the weaker player on very difficult maps. So they could be trying to select very difficult maps for HC to get skill capped on.
Yeah, especially this one. Quite, I believe it's quite technical from the side of things here. And also like very high BPM for what you expected on these sort of slots. There's a lot of bursts, a lot of short slider bursts here.
Looks like Biscuit doesn't want to play.
Yeah, too hard. Interesting to see that Ambiscus up against these two again. Because he's a Taiko player, so he's forced to play against these two guys in a pretty much unfair scale.
Yeah, I have to say it's really surprising how good Biscuit is. Like, he kind of came out of nowhere, and I don't think anyone expected him to be this good at late game map pools, but here they are, they're playing the grand finals.
Yeah, absolutely crushing this map so far. Not so much in terms of accuracy though, but in terms of FC, still able to keep it with the rest of the team here. Aki only finding a very extremely early job, but it's not exactly hurting the most score from them here, but they need a miss from the Japanese team or some 200s drop here from them. We do see HC starting to get some bit of 200 here, and Great T finds a miss as well. That's the better player, and so does HC, and that's a 2 miss in a row. And USA suddenly is in the lead.
Well, this was what the US were hoping for. They were hoping for HC to miss, but Great T also got a miss, which was not what you expect. But this is a very difficult map, so now the US are in a very comfortable lead, actually, 18k.
Absolutely, in the driver's seat, and Mexico still holding an FC. Aki with a very nice recovery there, with an extremely good accuracy. And like there's a bit more of a slider burst, slider streams left in the map, but they are not scared, not afraid for the final slider streams, and they will be eventually taking the first point off the board. Only 3 200 from Aki here, only the 3 miss at the start. Hurts their score a lot, but still managed to take the top score MVP off the board here.
Aki's such an insane player. What? 3 missed, 3 great. With the 3 misses, they're still better than Biscuit.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, missing doesn't care. Gets a perfect, still gets a MVP of the board. There's a chat asking, is this the first time Japan has ever been down a point in 1K World Cup? No, they're actually down 2 points against UK in the finals weekend. And in general, in the later stage of the pool, where the pool actually gets harder and they are not assessing absolutely everything, like not even score even SS, sometimes they even score E2 SS, which is insane. And they start dropping points when it's towards the harder parts of the pool and harder parts of a tournament, but they are responding with something that I would say is more attained in terms of BPM, more your style, like conventional style of like an LN picker. LN1 being selected here from Japan.
Honestly, didn't expect them to pick LN again.
And probably just gonna pick most of the, I would say, easier side of things probably. Doesn't care about what type of the map is. Yeah, 160 BPM. There's a bit of like a short slider spam streams again in this map. The main difference is the BPM being a lot lower. There's a bit of like a 1/6 and like swing-ish patterning throughout the map though. It could be a killing point here for the players if they are not prepared by those patterns. And I do believe it's because this LN should be these 4 once again. Okay, there we go. And you're starting the map here.
Oh, HC found a miss.
Yeah, that's an awkward miss.
In my mind, HC is like the best LN player. I feel like I'm not sure who actually wins in LN, HC or Aki, but I remember back in Joke 3, HC was like easily the best LN player. But here they found a miss. And to be fair, like, some of these LNs are just rice maps disguised because of how dense they are.
Yeah, because of the short release time kind of does play like short nose picks. And here it comes. This is a weird part that I'm talking about, and HC gonna be the first to find a drop. A lot of like weird snapping changes.
I mean, look at this. It's rice. How can you argue that this is LN?
Great T also gonna be finding a miss as well, and USA is in the driver's seat. 2 FC still.
Dude, no way.
Such a perfect score. 99.76 on this.
No way, US are actually doing it. But we're only halfway through the map, so can't call this yet.
Yeah, but 18,000 points is such a good lead here from the USA. And this good lead here, it's gonna keep the lead on the dominance on the LM pools here. Win LM4 and might once again winning LM1. And FN probably just like what you said, like LN may be a surprising pick here from Japan, and it does not work.
Yeah, usually Japan always picks Rice. I would say they would pick Speed, but Speed I feel like favors the US a bit more. Well, Mbiscuit and Aki both miss at the same time, so now this score lead is going to shrink and shrink. And
especially the Japan accuracy is better right now. Aki finds another miss here on that stream, and suddenly it was looking very well for US, but 3 bricks in a row, and the lead and the advantage is gone. No more misses here from HC and Great T on the hard part of the map, and they are gonna take back the supposedly their map pick. It was so close, but they have done it. 5 misses from HC and 2 misses from Great T at the first chorus of the map, but US drops it on the harder parts of the map and gives it back to Japan. Unlucky for the USA. It will be like the first time I do it with someone actually in a huge lead against Japan. Well, huge lead, more like a 1 brick point lead. But that dream has been crushed, and now we are back to your tie positioning.
yeah, you said this pick didn't work for Japan, but they proved you wrong. Just
True.
barely.
Yeah. I do not know too much about the players. I like their skill set outside of like actually being like a really goated LM player, and Great T being like, if his consistency, he can just assess it. Not even score you one, he can score you to assess it. Japan in general has like some of the weakest skill set when it comes to like I think like extremely high BPM, and US I do believe can take an advantage or just hard map in sheer difficulty. But I do not know much about the players on the team outside of hearing them in other tournament scenes. And they're gonna go for speed one, and this is what we expected from US, and of course they're gonna go for it.
Yeah, this is what we expected. I was expecting them to take advantage of HZ's skill cap. Very, very difficult map by Nivrad. And I think Dan is going to come back. Yeah, there's Dan. One of the very few maps that we see Dan for.
Yeah, this is a map that I heard before from like a long time ago. I believe this is an edit, right? Because we moved the apparently in the showcase someone said there's an unplayable session, and they basically just removed it. But still, it's still quite rough for the players. Last match we have seen 800Ks, which is not something you see on Mania every single day. And US did manage to beat UK on this map because Aki managed to get 9,557,000 on this pick, and could damn replicate this performances against Japan. They needed. Can HC play 360 BPM? He can do it in Taiko. Can he do it in 720 BPM in 1K Mania? We'll find out. And I do. Oh, and then it's gonna be the first one to find a drop Aki as well. I mean, at this point, it's extremely favored towards the Japanese, but towards the Americans, but the Japanese is proving us wrong at the start of the map. The bursts are not hurting them whatsoever.
Yeah, I feel like Aki's kicking herself right now. This is not the performance that we kind of expect from Aki. Aki, like, FC's like half of the maps, but they are 0 for 3 on FCs so far in this match.
Unlucky, she did say she was playing too much. And this might the effect that's shown on the performance throughout the match. But it's only the first part of the map. We still have the second part, which is a lot denser and harder.
Yeah, let's not dismiss the fact that Grape Tea and HC are both... Well... HC did just have a gigantic accuracy drop, but it's still on Japan's side. And Grape Tea.
Oh!
No
suddenly
way.
They missed! They crumbled at the stream! And there was a light of a hope for the USA! But Aki trades it back and still super close between these two teams and a bit flickering! But both Japanese players crumbled in the last stream! And suddenly 49,000 points difference, 50,000 points difference, all in favor of USA! That hot pot killed Japan!
That's the skill cap I was talking about. It's such a difficult map, and I was surprised that Grape Tea missed too. But 56k, which is actually kind of close for such a short map, so pretty insane ending.
Dude, Dan really put himself back up this match. Aki did not perform her best compared to the last match, but Dan really bumps up his score and now matching close to at least matching Aki here and managed to able to take the point. Do you believe they still lose? They still takes the W if Dan plays the same score as the last match, but nice to see some improvement here. Now it's 1-2.
We still have not seen the SV map yet, and I really wonder when we're ever going to see it, if we ever see it. I remember Jaye was complaining that the SV pick never gets picked in grand finals, and even with bans removed, we still might not see it.
It's such a 50-50 all the opponents practice. Thing is, about these players in the Japanese team, same could be said about in the Taiko career, is that if they want to practice it. If they manage to get their heads out and actually practice, they're absolutely crazy at like gimmicky, like SV stuff. But if they do not practice, they can literally just die. Like, they can suddenly just say, oh, I don't want to practice this, and they don't practice. Even though knowing these guys are like super heavy practices, they're not the type who like to practice crazy SV maps. Except, unlike the exception of like HC and Shamaran though. Either way, they're going for the next pick here. LN2 is still continuing to pick the LN slot and not going for any rise just yet.
They could be saving the SV map and hoping the other team picks it. Maybe they don't want to waste a pick themselves on it.
Yeah, probably. Something that I do see players trying to not pick, and hopefully the other picks first for them. Yeah. And two, this is a song of all time.
Yeah, this is a song. For sure.
True.
Is it a song or noise? I guess all songs are basically noise. Some are more noise than others.
Well, for holding away from each song, I would say this is a song. Because most of the time you just get songs that just go without any sort of rhythm. At least this one, this one has music backup.
Turned into Snoop Dogg there.
Maybe my future career of rap music would be perfect. You just do an impression like that. Either way, we're actually gonna be seeing Dan on this. Wait, no, they're going for the timeout. Okay, they're probably working hard. They don't want to lose this advantage. Well, technically not an advantage.
Yeah, Mbiscuit is saying Aki's keyboard is freaking out, which I mean, yeah, we did see that in the past 3 maps, so...
Oh, she fixed it. Okay, there we go. This is more expected lineup if you mention that Aki is like a best LM player. Ever. Gonna say though, one certain thing that I would like that I've been seeing is that the players' growth speed here. US is so much faster than Japan. Its growth speed.
Yeah.
Like reading their stuff fast.
Taiko players tend to like slower scroll speeds for some reason. I'm honestly, I don't know how people read with high scroll speed. It's just some people use crazy fast scroll speed, and it's in 4-key it makes sense because there's enough notes that your muscle memory kicks in. But for 1-key, like you can barely see the notes.
True. I mean, I think they just don't care. They just like reading fast. Hate slow. Kind of most players in like most rhythm games, honestly. And except these Japanese players, even these Japanese players like HC and Grape T, like in the areas of Taiko, they're actually more of like a slow SVE enjoyer. Like HC is known that he's not the famous player on HL. Like basically perfect at most skill set except HL, which does faster scroll speed, and I'm pretty sure it's all because of scroll speed. So it's nice to see. It's funny to see that it's the same results here as well. They just avoid any fast SVE in general. So far, this map has been like a tug of war, by the way. Like only a 3-digit score difference throughout the entire map.
Aki is going to miss again, but HC does trade it back. This is super close.
The accuracy drop from Aki almost. It's staying the lead for Japan, but I do believe the combo difference is barely going to take over to US soon. We're only on the halfway point of the map. We're going to get more of these funny snaps, and here's the polyrhythm sessions. Reading requirement on this is also
the noise section.
True. And HC going to be finding a miss again, and that's a 2 miss for HC. And it's going to be US favoring from that, but MBIS has traded it. A small burst here. Small rise burst. Rise in my LN map. The only one that's holding strong is Great T, but he's not holding it all together for the team. They need HC to do a better supporting score. This could be the start of US actually has a sort of a lead against Japan, or any team ever against Japan towards the final part of the map. US, you just have to hold on for the last couple of seconds. And they have done it. They took a breakpoint against Japan, and I think this is the first time we have ever seen 1K World Cup any sort of a team able to take a lead against Japan. And the support of MBIS actually even outperforming Aki in this map helps so much. Great T, despite being a monster as he usually is, 200 on this map does not matter, as Japan HC just did not perform as well as he could.
US are actually doing it. Like,
they are doing
we've been terrorized by Grape T and HC for so long, so many years. And I think Jaye, well actually Iron, because Iron map like half of these maps, I think Iron finally made a map pool that's hard enough for Japan to falter on.
Finally, after these many years, US still crushing these maps, and they're on the driver's seat right now. They have the next pick. And oh my god, they did it!
We're seeing SV. This is the hardest SV map in the tournament. We have yet to see this yet.
Does this even get picked in like any other pool? Yeah, Great T is gonna go on. I don't. This is what I mentioned, that he does not like to practice these other maps. He's like he is a very unique player. Kosu, he's probably like one of the most practice heavy players of all time, but he does not like to practice heavy practices maps.
Yeah, thank you to Jaye for removing bans. And also shout out to SV Kona for mapping some really amazing SV maps.
I believe it's gonna be Shamarin subbing in for Japan. I think we have saw Takahashi since like the early stage of the tournament, so I do believe it's gonna be Shamarin. Shamarin also, I won't not say he likes, I should not say he likes to practice them, but he does practice them quite a bit as well. At least he's, even in Taiko, he is your regular gimmicky player for the team, for the Japanese team. And we do have Ambitious as well, which is like probably one of the best gimmick player in the entire Taiko scene here. So we have some very familiar names here to me.
Two people are missing. Are they like staring at the map in the editor? What are they doing?
Probably. In Japan, probably the first time calling Shamarin, yo, you have to get in. Yep, that is Shamarin. There is no great T for a map. Naki as well as a final sort of player. Usually you see this line of Japan, you think that, oh no, they are done for.
Minecraft.
No, last weekend they also won a point with these two players.
Intro reminds me of Minecraft. What?
Why?
What Minecraft song? What?
Dun, dun, dun.
Good impression.
He is the C14, C418 sample there, I guess.
You're right.
That's fine as well. And this song is very long for S3 map usually. Well,
yeah, I think Sunny, I think Null Sun forgot to post the timer, so they're getting extra time to set up, I guess.
I see. Yep. Last weekend is also these two for Japan playing the S3 map, and they managed to take a point off it. I think they will probably get like 800k usually, so that's why they are afraid of picking it. And especially no great T. See it. Yeah, I'm as scared as these players in the board with this killing music.
This is so tense.
True. It does not sound like Minecraft. Minecraft is not this tense.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's hitting all the notes, so clearly everyone practiced. Oh, double miss from HC and Chabmirin. I did not bother to read their name beforehand.
Oh yeah, Chabmirin missed again. And the half-free practices for USA seems to be the one leading, and the only player left is Ambiscus, the best gimmick player in the Taiko scene. It's absolutely demolishing in 1K as well. Aki is right behind Ambiscus, still doing a very good score, but did find a miss a second beforehand. And yeah, you can see the two Japanese players doing the Taiko strat, ghost tapping whatever they could to try to maintain the rhythm, but it's not working for them. Shamarin finds a miss again. We are on to the first sessions. 95% on Shamarin. There's nothing in the tank for Japan to take this point here. There's nothing of a stopping from Ambiscus as he just keep on FCing, hitting 300s, hitting perfect as well. Marvelous. All the scores are all pulling for the US side, and the break for Shamarin once again. The final session left in the map.
Yeah, Ambiscus and Aki are doing so well. It's actually insane.
This might be it. HC finds another pig, and they find a pocket pig, and the pocket pig works. And Biscuits, why do you miss? No.
Failing to FC. Bad player.
He missed the last missable note of the map. I am crying for him. And US is gonna be very happy to see this scoring difference. 180,000 points difference. Phenomenal performances from both Ambiscus and Aki.
Oh, Aki also
Surviving
didn't
a
FC.
900
Whoops.
Yeah, she did not. She missed the south of the map. 940,000 points. Absolutely a performances and a half here. And they are confident at this pick. They should be confident at the second. If this match managed to get into the second match.
I don't know if I can express how excited I am for US to be up 3 points against Japan. Like...
True.
Like, it's actually happening. The US are actually possibly going to win this match and then take it to a bracket reset.
Yeah, and Japan is not going for the right pick whatsoever. You surviving.
This is the... I'm pretty sure this is the easiest map in the map pool. From Joke 2.
Arguably, yes.
I am close to tears. Okay.
Yeah, this is definitely still the accuracy map that we have in the pool left. And when you talk about accuracy, HC and Great T up the top, they are probably the best accuracy player in the entire world, and it's the reason why Japan has been dominating the scene forever for 1K World Cup. And this is the first time that someone actually challenged Sam. Maybe the first time that they did not get their batch on the back. This managed to get batch. But they have been eating up all the joke batches or 1K World Cup batches since they discovered 1K Mania.
Yeah, I really wonder what this tournament would look like if Japan, like, the Japanese team did not exist. It would be a very different landscape.
If they did not find out 1K Mania is just Taiko 2.
Yeah, both Great T and HC discovered Joke at the same time. And then they both destroyed it.
Yeah, Great T has 4 Joke badges in his bag. Looking for a 5th, but this is the first time they are going over a hurdle here as US is trying their best to stop them.
Well, I have a feeling this map is going to favor the Japanese team.
Yeah, absolutely. When we talk about heavy practice players of the Japanese team, this is the type of map they would practice all the time. Great T loves to SSing maps. It's a common thing in Taiko as well, where he will practice a map like 30 times, and despite he got 20 SS already, he is like that. He has a sort of mentality that I don't think any player
Great T FC
or even close animal has.
Great T like SS'd, and I mean V2 SS'd one of the maps in like quarterfinals, which is seriously absurd. Like, how do you do that in a match as well?
I've seen it as well. It was like holy. It was a mind-blogging performances. And you know, talk about accuracy, you talk about ratio. Japan still got this in the bag, but they cannot find any sort of mistakes here. 19.95 here from Great T, 99.89 from HC, 99.9 here from Aki. Aki managed to able to at least close up against Japan, but Ambitious is not what you consider as an accuracy player. Especially these high ratio maps, these ratio requirement maps, cannot keep up against the rest of the team. I believe Japan got this in the bag, and it is going to be the second point they got in the pool if they do not find any mistakes towards the end of the map. And they do not hit snapping changes perfectly here. And Grape Tea, how many you got? 42. Okay, bud.
Okay, mate. AC also SS'd as well.
And so does Aki. So we actually have 3 SS on the board, and this is what we called the ratio performances, ratio battle here. Ambit is a lot lower than everyone else on the board, despite his accuracy is still really good. But when it comes to ratio maps, you cannot just be really good. You have to perfect it up against the Japanese. At least it's not a sort of a dooming performances that the US player expected. 17 138 17 yellow 300 and 38 yellow 300. At least they dropped to at least a 40 on now. So not unwinnable per se, but they need more breaks here from the Japanese team to take that point. And now Japan finally got some sort of a footing back here, but they're still not in the position here to win this match. US still have the driver's seat of a benefit of 1 break points, and you can still have some hard maps in the pool left they can definitely go for. Speed 2 is something that they can go for, or some of the higher BPM maps like Hybrid 4, that they want to go for sort of like that. Right, so as well, there's a lot of different snapping changes, and even though it's 160 BPM, some parts kind of plays like a 240. I feel like US can also go for it if they are consistent on it, and they're gonna go for Hybrid 2 instead. And that Tech song, this is a very famous song here, famous song here for like these Mania Taiko scene. I think this is like a very famous song. And this song screams those 2 notes. It's a famous map. Another famous map in Taiko has it, which is like one of the hardest tech maps in the entire world. And Great TNHC probably played this song like 500 billion times in Taiko, but now they're gonna play it in 1K Mania. Can they cure against Biscuits and Aki? Which have been outperforming them in these sort of like LN side of a picks here. They do get back a bit of a rise, but
I don't know why.
Sheer difficulty is making a difference.
This sounds like a song that would be an SV map, like something that SV Kana would map. I wonder if there are SV maps in Mania for this song.
Actually, it does. It does in terms of the song. Not too sure about does it exist as an SV map. In Mania though. Okay, it does. You may be the smartest guy ever.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, that is the other version. There's a line delta. Okay, it's probably this one, yeah. But this artist is perfect for this sort of slot, I guess. For SV slot, not usually your hybrid slot, but we'll be having it in hybrid. And this is the snapping changes. 312 BPM, well, it's kind of like a 160 BPM. I mean, it's sort of the same thing. No mistakes from anyone whatsoever. Once again, just ambitious lacking behind for accuracy. It's giving Japan a lead.
I feel like no matter what, M-Biscuit is going to be lacking behind in accuracy. They're just going to be hoping that HC and Grape Tea miss, and in this match so far, it has worked, but perhaps they have picked a map that Japan have really done well on.
Into a bit of a break session here. Quote-unquote break is less dense than what I've been seeing so far.
There are never break sections in 1K. You can miss literally anywhere.
Safe to say that every mode, to be fair. Alright, here comes the funny slider session. We got some bursts, we got some very short sliders. It basically plays like a Rise. Back to ones with changes and a
oh my
spin
god,
of
it's
an
an
SV.
SV. I called it. Well, I know I've seen this map before, but I totally forgot that existed. Aki is going to get the first miss. And it definitely looks like this is Japan's point.
It's not hard enough for them to crumble on this pick. And the breakpoint advantage is gone as HC and Grape Tea lands on the FC on this pick. Is that SS from Grape Tea? Okay, at least it's not an SS from Grape Tea. 99.8 on this. Okay, buddy. What is that ratio, bro? An FC from HC as well. 3 200s. Actually less 200 than everybody else on the board here. And it really helps their scores on this pick. And Biscuits with the FC, but like we mentioned, if he cannot mix the opponent to find a miss, it is a hard battle for him to take a point against Japan. Now it's a 3-4, and Japan has the next pick. Maybe they do have an idea when they have been picking these hybrids and earning picks here. It just, I think they probably select the wrong LN or some underperformances.
It's so weird to see a match with Japan and like none of the Rices have been picked.
Yeah, they've been avoiding for some reason that we do not know why. Are they still skill cap in it?
Well, if Japan is avoiding Rice, then perhaps the US should shift their focus on it? Those are some pretty difficult maps. But it is Japan's turn to pick, so...
Going for the hybrid 3 has been working all well for them, and I guess they're gonna go back to that point. But this is a lot higher BPM than the other hybrid slot. 245 BPM and OD8. So back to your higher OD slots. This one is a lot more consistent in rhythm compared to what we've seen so far and what Japan has been picking. A lot of stamina requirements, honestly, at this BPM. This is like quite a long chain of streams and LN stream and tri-LN stream. Like a patterning stream. And because it's so high BPM that The short LS basically plays like rice notes. That there has been these 4 players here for every sort of map outside of the speeds and SV with interesting spots. You stay here once again. Bit more of a consistent battle this time. Not your attack, and we've been going to the more higher BPM slots. And I feel like if it's easy enough, like not speed difficulty, it's good for Japan. However, if the sort of the map, if they ran out of stamina and skill cap, it's completely US favored, which I've been seeing throughout the entire match. And US able to take points at the start of the at this point of the match is also thanks to the poor difficulty, and also their heavy patterns in SV, which is extremely impressive. But they need more to take a win against Japan. Now on to Hybrid 3, with Japan tied it back up against these 2 players. Here we go on Hybrid 3. Who will get obliterated in this map? So far, none of the players get obliterated. Extremely good accuracy for all players. 99.89 is actually the worst accuracy you can see in this map, which is absolutely insane.
Yeah, Japan are very slowly inching forward into their territory. They're just doing very slightly better, and Biscuit trailing behind only a little bit.
This is what we call 0.5 MS actually matters. Which is insane. But you can look at the UL bar of HC, what is that, bro? It's all in the middle. It's so much denser than everyone else. Usually we say Great T is the person who is extremely good at UL bars, but HC is kind of outperforming Great T a second ago.
Oh! Great T.
Is that misread? Is that misread? Suddenly, 9,000 point fail USA and HC as well found so much accuracy drop a second ago on the harder parts of the map. Aki is still going on strong here with possibly scoring on the SS and carrying US far in this map.
It's not over yet. It's only 9,000 points.
Break everyone sees.
There's so much of this map left. Even one miss. One miss could bring it back to Japan's side. They have to hold. Great T back to 400 combo.
Cannot be nervous anymore. You have to just perform in the last dying seconds of the map. Lee is trying to go back because of the accuracy being dropped here from M-Biscuits. Final stream of the map, we do see a bunch of accuracy drops here from USA. 5,000 points. Japan is touching the back of USA. Can they keep it up? And US managed to keep it up by a 6,000 point lead. They survive barely towards the end of the map because of no misses. And they definitely felt a relief of losing that breakpoint, as now it's a traded breakpoint situation. US clutches it with an FC from both players and a really good accuracy here from Aki to take the point. And unlucky for Grape Tea here. He was doing so well in this map, but that one miss causes the chance of them taking this point.
Yeah, this match has really just been a trade of breakpoints over and over. It feels like every map is RNG. You never know what to pick.
Yeah, outside of like obvious wins like SV1.
But if this bracket resets, US are going to choose SV the first pick.
True. except SV1 and Hybrid 1, this match has been super close so far. There's a huge score deficit on Speed 1, but it's just the style of the map that's quite RNG. Quite score fluctuating. I will not say it's RNG actually, because I do believe USA in general just have a sheer advantage on it. I don't expect from US though.
If this keeps going,
Speed 2.
If this keeps going, they're gonna have to touch at least one rice map. At least.
I'm kind of surprised that Japan has been avoiding all the rice and.
Yeah, it's not what we expect from Japan. Japan normally gobbles them all up.
Are they planning something? Are they trying to make this to bracket reset? So as many scores, now rice impossible for USA. When in back to the next match, they just pick all the rice.
You're so right. That could totally be a strategy that they're going for.
I mean, if they lose like the first few points, I know some player in title does that. Just to take as many information as possible.
I've never thought about that. Using your first match as a throwaway match, just to test the waters.
Could it be though? We have to see. On the Speed 2, I do believe Dan is back for this pick here. It's not Dan, it's actually Biscuit still in this map. 340 BPM, not scaring Biscuit this time. He is able to do 680. He couldn't do 720, but he will be here for 680. The map is so close so far, but we're going to see more bursts and more stamina in this one. Speed 1 is more like super fast burst on one session that can literally murder his players. S1, more of your.
It's so back and forth, it's flickering back and forth. Now it's on Japan's side. Oh, it's so dense. Look at HC's scroll speed. It's so... What? How do you read that?
Dude, I love slow hitter players in Typo. They are absolutely crazy. I have no idea how they read so dense stuff and like, oh yeah, this is fine. Despite being a slow player myself, but like dance is just so much harder to beat when it comes to like this level of dance. And this has been a tug of war, but Japan's barely in the lead. However, the stamina will hit soon here if they do not have the stamina to play out a huge chain of long chain of the map. Here it comes.
HC hit a lot of 200s there. It's going towards the US now.
Great T is trying to bring it back for the team, but they have USA has Aki to try their best to also counter against Great T. What is Great T scores on this? Oh, but a miss from HC, and the hope, the sign off from USA, taking this to a match point. Right as well, and everybody sees he is the only one who finds a miss.
HC misses again. I think everyone's watching so intensely.
Really that's unlucky miss as well. I don't think we should miss on that, and that is gonna be meaning US needs 2 miss to give it back to Japan, and 2 miss is not happening, especially if a break from HC as well. It has been a one-player struggle. The best player by far, Great T, is unable to help Japan to take this point. But what is that score from Great T?
I can't wait to see the score.
Phenomenal performances from Great T. Unfortunately, they do not have a second player able to keep up against USA. There's also 2 from Aki, but oh my goodness, that ratio from Great T.
Great T, how?
He's just so good.
Grape Tea is not real. They're not real. This is a joke.
Crazy. Yes, now that Japan is back at the back end of the seat, takes the back end of the seat. I don't think they are completely. I don't think they are absolutely in control of this match anymore. The US has all its way to lose this match. They have to suffer a Japanese pick first.
Is Japan going to touch the rice?
Kind of surprised that they are still avoiding it. It could be what I mentioned, that they want to not let the other team know what they can do on rice, and they can find as much score as possible. But I guess they're going for a rice free now, finally.
Finally, yeah.
Is it a strat? Are they trying to test waters, or are they actually wanted to win this match? I mean, they do want to win this match, but they do have a second match to keep. If he loses this one.
I will be honest, you're down this many points. I feel like you just pick some maps to see what scores the US pick a map to see what the US gets on it, and then just try again in the next one. I don't know if they've given up yet. We will see.
Yep. Should be Aki joining back in. Because one thing about the good thing about using first match as well as like a mental resetter, and also like as like a strat, it's like a information gathering. It could be like a strat relief. You can relieve like, oh yeah, we just information gathering as a players. Like you can be less nervous about it. And then the players on the other team will be trying their hardest, so they will hire themselves more before you. And then you can also know which maps to pick from.
Some players are better. Some players are better than others at the endurance test, playing for hours straight. I wonder who that favors in this match. Like, can Grape Tea and HC hold on to their stamina for the second match?
Oh, they're used to do this. They are so used to doing this. Yeah, Grape Tea, another tournament series, which is GTS. Great T basically in Grand Finals played to 13 maps match because it was the 6.
Jeez.
I almost say the word. It was a 5, 7, and 7, 6. I almost said that word. I try my best.
Well, this match
he is a player that can do that. You see now.
This map is less than 2 minutes long, and it's only 5 stars. I say only with the asterisk because all the other maps are insane. And Biscuit is going to be the first to miss, but HC trades. And it looks like HC did hold on to their accuracy a bit better, so Japan is favored by just a little bit.
I'm so surprised by those miss so far. It's an extremely close map so far. Japan almost building towards a 1 miss favorite because of lower accuracies here from Man Biscuits. Do some 1 first snapping again. Having a 285 BPM here, but we have seen these players done so well in this round so far. Suddenly, Aki drops so much 200 over there. And just a blink of an eye, Japan is in such a huge favor, and HC missed on the only 2 L.
Wait, this is so close.
4 LN in the map.
This is so close.
What happened? Last pattern.
The map is ending.
Trying to go back. But I think Japan just holds it.
4,000. That was really close. 999k by Grape Tea. What? And they leave? What? Where did they go?
Try harding. Miss from HC. Honestly, one singular miss is kind of weird. The second miss is a.
And now Maddie is in the match. What is happening? What are they picking?
They know? But anyway, that ratio from HC is still really good. They missed twice, which is why it hurts their score this much, but the ratio is really good. Yeah, we're a team effort for USA able to bat out against Japan. I think they have been avoiding Rise, so LN1, LN3 or Hybrid 4 could definitely be a solo pick here for USA. And I don't think they want to go for any endurance tests, so Rise 1, definitely not a pick here up against Japan.
I personally really want to see Rice 2. We have Cydosis in the chat, so I really want the Cydosis song to be picked.
Absolutely. But I don't think Japan want to go. I don't think US will be the team that goes for it. But they're kind of narrowing down to picks. Yeah, go for the weird snapping LN3 if they feel like it.
Well, you called it. Wow.
I don't think...
Good job.
I mean, dude, I'm literally just pointing random fingers. I know it's not Rise, so they would not pick it. LN and the Hybrid, okay, they might pick it, so it's just 50-50. Alright, they go for the weird snapping LN pick. This one is actually lower BPM than low-ish BPM for what you can consider as an LN pick, so this is probably like the most LN out of all the LNs in the pool. Because it's not super dense. And their snapping changes, and those snapping changes could be quite a bit nasty here for players to handle. Towards the second half of the map, we see a lot more like 1-6, 1-8 bursts in the map. And those are the easiest to miss slot And I can see Japan fumbling on some of those later patterns, especially like HC, because it's kind of just like a regular rise up burst. And we're not going to be seeing Maddie here. It's going to still be Ambiscus. Still going to be these two for the US team. They're probably just out in the lobby to practice a bit. Here it goes. Alright, we're gonna get some snapping changes. Fair ends. This seems like it benefits Japan really, as MBs has dropped so much accuracy at the start of the map.
HC misses on nothing. I don't know what that miss was.
Dude, he missed. I think he clicked 5 times. Like he missed on the LN.
Despite that, Japan still somehow had the lead, but finally it goes over to the US.
Yeah, of course the accuracy from Ambis is so much lower than everyone else. And Grape Tea finally drop some 100 as well, and able to let Aki pass up against them. It's not good for Japan because this is what you expected HC to perform well, but he's not in form today, not on shape today, missing quite a lot of time throughout the entire match, missing even on sort of nothing sessions as well. This is more of a session to expect HC to find a miss, but he does not find a miss on these like reading patterns. It's still super close so far.
It's so close.
It's the early miss from HC versus Ambiscus accuracy drop compared to everyone else. As I do believe HC is finally, well, I should not say he managed to get back to the combo cap. It's gone, but the big play for the US is gone as well. Aki misses. Ambiscus also falling. It's Great Tea left. But I don't think it's enough because HC drops so much. It's now below Ambiscus, and the SV miss here from Aki. Suddenly, Great Tea is doing what one could do on a 2 vs 2 battle, carrying Japan in this map. But the accuracy drop from him is trying to give it back to the US team. It's a tug of war of this map. So
what is going on
between these two teams? This final section with so many snapping changes, giving so much accuracy trouble to everyone on the board. But it's not over. We still have the final part. This part is still tricky, and we have a 1/3 snapping changes towards the end of the map. They have to be careful. They have to know it. Here it comes. Bit more stamina left. We have bit more of patternings. Everybody hits the snap, hits the burst, and US is gonna do it. They did the impossible. We've never seen Japan lost a 1K World Cup 2020 in any 1K World Cup series, and they are gonna do it for the first time, cracking the human history, cracking the bots, the Taiko bots, and they are moving on to the final bracket resets. Whew, what
yeah,
is this?
You said it. Japan have never, ever lost in the 1K World Cup, and here we are going to a bracket reset. Oh, like that map was so close. And I don't know what to say. Like, never seen before.
The thing is that I think the base from on nothing from HC at the South Map actually causes it, which is very unlucky for them. And I don't know how the Japan team's gonna handle this because they kinda never have been in this position outside of like one community tournament like happened years ago, but Japan has never. Like, these players have never experienced bracket resets throughout all their entire life. In other tournament modes as well. And they experience this for the first time. I've never seen well, I've seen basically happen once, but in bracket reset. But he's gonna endurance it this time as the team who loses the first match. Can they keep up against US? Can they keep up against USA on the second match? And it's the right strategy, not picking right strategy, or a fluke, or information gathering. We'll see you guys in 15 minutes. Thanks for casting with me here, Evan. And we'll be seeing you guys in a moment, because it's gonna be a super hype match once again. We'll see Japan lose for the first time for real, or Japan back at the dominance reign they have been in the 1K World Cup.
Yep, everyone will be back in about 15 minutes or until the teams decide that they want to play. But they have up to 15-minute break before the next match, so yeah, we'll be taking our own break as well.
Tune in at twitch.tv/JuckOfficial in a moment. Goodbye.
thunder and the lightning consumes you're falling all around me, painting pictures, bleeding colors in the room. You're falling all around me, and the thunder and the lightning consumes you're falling all around me, painting pictures, bleeding colors in the room. You're falling all around me.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 1K World Cup final. The grand final, the bracket reset is upon us as the United States and Japan return once again. Sorry about that, had a quick phone call. Sorry. So, the United States and Japan are facing off against each other. We just saw the United States take out a huge victory against Japan. 7-4. Very close battles in between. And they're going to be trying to chase down the tournament win in the bracket reset. So it's going to be very exciting to see. YonGin was here earlier, but he's had to step away, unfortunately. So that's going to leave just your boy to cover this. Very close rolls.
What do you need to say my name?
Oh yeah, I'll say your I'll say your name. Hello Ethan, how you doing?
Hello. 727.
727. Sorry about that. I totally had forgotten because my mom called me right when I did the introduction. I was thinking to myself, oh, I've done everything, right? No, I didn't.
I was waiting for you to say my name and introduce me, and then you just never did it.
I just never did it. I'm so sorry, man. So I'm gonna quickly dip for 10 seconds.
But yeah, this is the bracket reset, and HC is going to go straight for Hybrid 1. That's the wrong color. It's the red team.
Good.
That's also the wrong color. It's actually the blue team. It was right the first time. I'm wrong.
Yeah. That's okay. If you think you're wrong, imagine everyone else.
Actually,
just colorblind.
colorblind. Yeah, you're right. I thought Japan was red team still, but nope. The sides have switched. The United States are now red team. Japan is now blue team.
Alright, good luck to everybody. And we get this
shout out-
bracket reset kicked off.
Shout out to the girls kissing background. I love that the host client includes that BG.
What?
Don't worry about
Alright,
it.
fair enough. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna move past along that. Yep.
But yeah, Japan have
See,
gone straight into the easiest map in the pool once again, the Joke 2 map. So, they basically dominated on the last match, so we'll see if they dominate this map again.
very close start. Nobody picking up a break. And off to the early accuracy lead.
This really is the first time we've seen Japan on the right side of the of the screen. That's so weird to think. Oh, HC dropping there. So US unexpectedly are going to have the lead in this map.
Very good start for the United States. HZ, the only player to pick up a miss in the first half of the song. But now the pressure's on the United States to bring the back half of the map home. They can't do it. It's going to be an opportunity for Japan to bring it back. The United States looking to be holding through as HC picks up a second drop, and that is a huge twist for Japan as it blows out the lead to about 21,000. Looks like the United States is going to take the point.
Yeah, US take the point, and Grape Tea once again getting, you know, Grape Tea scores 39 perfects, but Aki and M-Biscuit both hold the combo and do much better than HC. You know, if Japan's strategy was to, I don't know if this was their strategy, but if their strategy was to use the first match as a testing grounds for what scores each team will get, well, already their plan has kind of been spoiled in the first pick. And
yeah, the nerves kicking in.
They're going straight into Speed 1. I expected them to go straight into SV, but going to go back into Speed once again.
.360 beats per minute. It is just fast, intense, and painfully quick. Looks like we're waiting for a player swap from the United States.
It's going to be Dan again. Oh, well, Dan's already in here.
Dan's already in, so it might be somebody else to be a good second. Okay, Aki is coming in. Just took a little bit. HZ and Grape Tea still going to be playing.
Man, I'm so excited. Like, I'm not talking very much, but like, believe me, I'm shaking. I'm just shaking a lot.
Yeah, it's a big opportunity for the United States to actually take down one of the strongest teams in the 1K scene. Japan, who have always been a very formidable threat, especially off the back of, you know, HZ, Grape Tea, and many others who have represented Japan over the years. To see them on the right side of the screen is an unbelievable feat on its own.
Yeah, I think everyone watching for the past like 2 to 3 years is really hoping for a US upset. You've seen Japan dominate this whole scene for so long. And right now, Japan are very slightly holding the lead. Dan just a little bit lower in accuracy.
It is a little bit off an advantage for Japan, but in the grand scheme of things, it is fairly insignificant. Especially how high everybody is scoring. I mean, look at Grape Tea, 99.99% halfway through the song.
Grape Tea's not real. Like,
he's not real. He's right there.
He's not real. this man is not real.
Nah. He's right there.
But we are going to get into the intense part of the map, and HC immediately breaks, and Grape Tea breaks.
And Aki and Dan have held through the first half of the speed section. Oh, Aki's dropped it, but Dan has such a huge combo, loses it. But getting a nice 60,000 score for the United States. It is looking incredibly strong, and everybody almost wipes out there.
Yeah, this map is basically over.
That's just over. Yeah, that's it. United States take the second point, and they're up 2-0. With Dan finishing the speed map with 99%.
Dan the carry.
Dan the clutch.
You know what? Grape Tea is real. Dan is not real.
And you know what? That was also one miss, by the way. That was one miss for Dan. Dan the man. Absolutely clutching it.
Aki immediately leaving. I wonder what Aki is doing when they leave the lobby like this.
Well, I couldn't tell you. Some people like to practice other maps when they're not getting like a large amount of representation in terms of the like participation. So if you're only focusing on like 3-4 maps, like why would you want to hang around in a lobby when you're very likely not going to get picked?
Aki has been playing like every single map though.
Well, I don't know who is that. Anyways, recognize it on the Discord. Oh, that's Basil.
Yeah.
Wait. Why is Basil leaving the? What? I thought Aki was just like some. I thought Aki was just like an unknown.
That's Basil.
I didn't realize Aki name changed. Oh. Okay. Never mind. We're just getting. I guess everyone's getting trolled. Just coming straight back. Yep. Actually did it. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Who is the Aki?
Who is this Aki person?
Yeah, exactly. Why is this person so good all of a sudden? Huh, that's a little bit strange. Now it makes perfect sense. Man, get reminded that people pay money to name change. And some people change their names very frequently. People will pay money for the rage bait. Anyways, illusional flashback getting selected. Apparently it was 5 months ago. Yeah, no, that's too long. Not long enough.
Feel free to drink as much water as you want. Actually, everyone take a sip of water. Like, you need it.
Wait.
Stay hydrated. Grape Tea rolls 300.
That's only 2 maps in and already chugged a full, like, 600 milliliter bottle. So, at this point, if we make it all the way to tiebreaker, that's like 3 liters of water. And that's like, isn't that like a gallon or something?
I don't know.
Who knows what silly metric system people use?
Everyone drink water.
Just not 3 liters of it. And here we go. Illusional flashback. And Biscuit now replacing Dan for the United States' second slotted player. This was a hotly contested map last time around. And we might be seeing more of the same as both sides look to get a overwhelming advantage. Especially Japan, who has been falling behind a little bit in the match. Trying to get out in front.
Everyone FCing so far, and the score difference is only like 2,000 points. It's so close. Grape Tea, as always, is doing an insane job. 99.97%.
Is trying to catch up. Only a little bit behind, 99.9. Those two juggernauts in the 1K scene looking to create yet another performance to try and help their respective teams. But we're getting to the finale of the song, and Japan looking incredibly strong here. Their accuracy advantage slightly improving. And there we have it. Japan takes the first point off the match, successfully defending their pick, with Grape Tea getting a perfect plus FC, only 19 perfects in doing so.
Yeah, this map was very close last time, and it was very close this time. But this time everyone actually FCs this time, so, like...
That's true.
Actually crazy. We're in grand finals and we're getting 4-way FCs. It's so, like, what?
Not hard enough. Quick, time to make the map pool harder. Oh wait, this is the last week of the pool. We can't do that. Damn it.
I mean, how much harder can you make the maps before, like, it just becomes impossible?
Well, there's a human limit.
I do feel like we're gonna get SV for the next pick. Unless the US has, like, some weird strategy.
Maybe the winning team of the tournament should have their own map pool to themselves. They'll call it Grand Finals Plus.
I have seen a tournament that, like, lets players pick the pool. And it was, this is a funny story. It was going for badged, but the badge was denied because you can't have players pick the pool.
Well, shouldn't have done it. Rip Bozo. Imagine putting in all that effort to get badged, and then you decide, hey, I'm just going to let the players pick the pool.
No, well, that was the whole gimmick of the tournament.
Oh, well. Comprehension required. Yeah, these days they're a lot more stricter with the badging requirements. Right? They got a whole bunch of, like, things now.
Yeah, you gotta follow a bunch of rules, but honestly, the rules do make a lot of sense. Like, they're very intuitive.
If they did, then everybody would be getting badges.
Yeah.
Press X to doubt. Anyways, SV getting picked. So, always a little exciting. All right. Looks like Grape Tea is not going to be playing this for Japan. Shammer and MZK stepping in.
We're still waiting for the players to get ready. The
That's
US.
fine. They can take their time. They already played an entire match beforehand.
Yeah, take your time and rest your hands. We already saw US dominate this pick. Let's see if Japan pull out some like. What if Japan threw this map last time so that the US pick it? Can you imagine?
You know what? That would be the play of all time. That'd be simply genius. Alright. Alright, give the thing a minute. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we are live with SV. Bancho is struggling, okay? He can't handle the weight of this grand final. There's just too many stacked players. Too much pressure.
What did Bancho do?
Not start at the beginning.
Oh, that, yeah. I thought you were talking about the miss that happened at the start.
Nah. The United States looking ahead on the accuracy for the moment. As both Shammer CK and HZ are notably behind compared to MBiscuit and Aki. With MBiscuit holding a 99%. The only player in the lobby to do so, but Aki supporting very closely.
I said this last time, but MBiscuit is such a breakout player. Like, so unexpected how good they are at everything.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for the United States at this moment. Unless there is an absolute disaster for the second half. And a quarter of the map to go, and the United States just continues to build their lead. 2 full combos. HZ, for his efforts, trying to keep up, but is marginally behind Aki and MBiscuit. Actually, there's a good finale for HZ. HZ could get the top score, but I think with all the heavy-hitting sections over,
Aki also recovered a lot of score.
yeah.
Aki was below 99, but now they're at 99.15.
Pretty good recovery.
Almost the same score as Biscuit, in fact.
Yeah, there we go. United States taking the 3rd point with 3-way FC between HZ, Aki, and MBiscuit. Very good scores across the board. Shamarin could not keep up with the rest of the lobby, and Japan has to give the United States another point as a result.
Don't read the IRC chat.
Bro, what are we doing? What? I'm scared to ask. I'm not going to. We ain't. Nope. I don't even want to find out. We're gonna. It's like the Homer Simpson meme. We're just gonna back into the hedge. Yeah, we're just gonna. I don't know. It's just like my Spider-Man senses are tingling.
Biscuit the goat.
So, after a bit of consideration, Japan settles for Hybrid 2. Is that line 0 or line O?
Theta.
Oh, line Theta. Which one of the Greeks?
Why did you say that as if it's a pejorative?
It's
one of the Greeks.
It's one of the Greek symbols. It's like that's how you know I'm not an options trader. That's how you know.
Japan going back to their strategy of picking all the... Well, not picking. They realize that they're really good at hybrids, so they're going to pick all the hybrids now.
Nah, because I remember watching a video about that and did not understand it, which is why I don't do ridiculous bets on the internet. Never a good idea. But yeah, line 0, good song.
Oh, are you talking about those stupid sites where you bet on something that in the world to happen? But
yes, and some people actually and some people use various Greek symbols as part of some voodoo magic called analysis.
Those sites are really strange. I'm just gonna say.
That's why when you said it was Theta, I was like, oh.
Yeah, line Theta.
That's why I said it. That's the only time I ever see any symbols.
It's the grand finals, and this is what we're talking about. But to be fair, they're like taking forever to start.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to go any faster than they have to. Well, let's be honest here. They want to be at their relative peak condition. They've already played a very lengthy 10-map pool match. So, like, I wouldn't, it wouldn't surprise me.
They forgot to ready up, and now we are starting.
Yeah, there we go. Hybrid 2. Great T replacing Shamarin. Everybody else staying in. United States with a fair amount of momentum, but Japan looking to try and bring it back. Good start for both teams. The United States have been looking incredibly formidable. But the United States suffering a little bit on the accuracy front as M-Biscuit does struggle relative to the lobby. And that's crazy to think, but 99.2 is not enough at the moment, as Aki, HC, and Great T are all in the 99.8% or higher. A full 0.5% accuracy in front.
Yeah, everyone FCing still. It feels like the US just trail behind Japan as long as everyone is FCing, but then like in certain maps, Japan just detonates and explodes, and then their whole team just misses, but we're not seeing that here. Japan are doing really well.
Yeah, with about a quarter of the map to go, it is anyone's game as they look to make a comeback from behind. And okay, the SV slowdown doesn't catch anybody.
This is a pretty huge lead considering everyone's FCing, but still, someone can miss, and that lead can disappear in a second.
Biscuit will be the one to miss. And it looks like Japan's going to solidify the win, but HC picks up a couple of misses last second. Does make a very fantastic recovery to keep Japan comfortably in the front. And there we have it. Japan takes the point.
I had to say something.
Yes, you did, and we all love you for it. Except for Ben Biscuit. Maybe not him. And maybe not HZ, but everybody else, yeah, we're all cool with it. Nice curse, buddy. Meanwhile, Grape Tea topping the lobby with 1 grade 69 perfects. Nice. And a very dominating full combo to go with it. So what are we left with? We got 4 LNs still untouched, 3 rice maps, and 2 hybrids. 1 speed pick.
I still really hope we see the Cytosis song eventually.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Or better yet, bring us all to tiebreaker.
But the United States contemplating their next pick. And taking quite a bit of time doing so. LN4, the first LN pick. Going for the 20th Century Blitz. Their gameplay is anything but blitz. I'll tell you that much.
Both teams must be like really scared to pick, and that must be why they're taking so long, because the last match before the bracket reset, it was like half of the maps are breakpoints. Like it was all just RNG, it felt like.
Is it possible that I wasn't around for the last match because I was out, but like
You were eating lunch.
I was eating lunch, yes. With the family, like a good boy. So I wasn't able to tune in, unfortunately.
Good boy, pats your head.
Pat head, exactly. It was, hey, look, it was a beautiful lunch. Good barbecue. I just need to make these teams hungry for a tournament victory. That's what we have to talk about. What we ate.
Talk about what you ate for lunch and make everyone hungry.
I'll tell you. I had a nice like mixed meat and vegetable on a kebab steak. Marinated like chicken tenders with some like Asian flavor. I don't remember which one it was. Some good old shabab beef.
Damn, that sounds good.
Some homemade like potato cut and deep fried chips. Stone de casa bread. Oh no, pina de casa bread that was like on the grill, toasted. Very nice. It was good. It was worth skipping the first match. Let's just say it was that much. Oh, and grilled zucchini too. Now, if you know why I don't get to participate in the next World Cup, you'll know exactly why, guys.
We'll be
Because
busy eating.
I sacrifice. I'll be busy eating instead of commentating. Yes. All right, let's focus a little bit on the match here.
HC going to drop the first break.
Yeah.
But Aki trades it back.
So the first 700 notes, they were playing this LN chart perfectly fine, but HC and Aki trade misses. And now we're in this little bit of an awkward situation where Grape Tea and M-Biscuit are the two who are fighting for the top lobby score. Grape Tea just comfortably ahead on the accuracy front. Trying to chase 99.9, doesn't look like he's getting there. Unfortunately for him, HC is picking up some misses. That's allowing the United States to marginally take out the front lead.
I think marginally is an understatement. It's so close.
It's like razor thin. All right, we'll say razor thin. But the notes just keep on rolling through, and M-Biscuit, under a little bit of pressure to perform, has the lower accuracy, but HC does pick up a miss. That does give the United States a little bit of breathing room as the score goes up to 10,000. But what happened at that ending? I think one of the two players was picking up a lot of greats. I believe that was coming from Aki, but it was not enough for Japan to take the point, and the United States expands the lead to 4-2, keeping things level at 1 breakpoint, which they have been maintaining for the last 4 maps now.
And Biscuit kind of carrying, like they're just, so, I don't know, they're just super good. 8 greats.
Apparently it was a lag spike. Oops.
Oh.
Yeah, those are pretty bad, I hear.
Yeah, Aki has been. It feels like Aki has been having a lot of lag and hardware issues. It seems.
That's very unfortunate. The PC is having a brain lag. It cannot comprehend the notes being played.
I mean, still won, so.
That's true. It's true. The PC is still on. I mean, there's been many cases where players
had Opera open.
Yeah,
you had a Chrome-based browser open. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, opening Chrome. Geez, guys, they take up a lot of memory for a reason. And that's not about all your extensions that you may have on there. I mean, some people have opened up Minecraft, video games, videos. Some people have accidentally turned off their PC. You name it.
Does that happen?
I've done that before. I've done that before. I've accidentally hit my power button on my PC box and it's shut down the whole thing. I think I did that in the World Cup match too. Oops. Good times. Okay, a little bit premature for Japan to pick Final Hope as a Hail Mary, but I guess Final Hope is just going to get selected.
We've not seen this map yet, so
no, I haven't. I've been for
picking something new to see what happens to try to throw it back in their favor.
Dangerous time to do so, but you know what? It's not a critical time. Better today than tomorrow, because who knows what tomorrow is going to bring.
Speaking about, randomly like tabbing out or shutting off your PC during a match.
Yep.
This wasn't during a match, but I have very often accidentally locked my computer while playing 4K Mania. Cause
Lock your computer.
yeah,
Are you serious?
lock my Windows. Cause
So-
I use DFJK for Mania, which is the default, but I just fat finger Windows L, and apparently that's a keybind that you cannot disable no matter what.
you just
that is
can't.
that is
they
a Windows.
hard-coded in.
Yeah, that is a Windows like top level keybind, and if you press
Yep.
Windows L, it locks your PC.
So what I'm hearing is you're literally getting one upped by Microsoft.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a rip bozo moment. I'll tell you that much. Now, have you considered switching to Linux? No, I'm kidding.
I appreciate all the people who use Linux and try to like advocate for that. I don't have the heart to switch to another
kidding.
operating system.
I don't worry. I don't either. I don't have the heart either, so don't worry. I've heard a lot of people talk good about it, but like, I'm not as familiar with the operating side of things. Well, here we go. Final Hope, the song. Hopefully, a turning of the tide for Japan. M-Biscuit does pick up an early break right as we get to the first third of the song. And Japan have to be happy with this situation.
Everyone's just destroying this map. They're making it look easy.
Herb deck.
And obviously, Brave T is SSing as always. Or did they get 200? Yeah, that's an SS. Of course, Great T. Aki also did as well. And HC. Okay, well, apparently like 3 FCs. Or 3 SSs. Actually crazy. Garlic bread.
Sorry about that.
Why did HC say garlic bread?
Garlic bread? Because it's beautiful, that's why. Oh, I also forgot to mention my barbecue was garlic bread as well.
Wow.
Yeah,
You're
it was
just
beautiful.
eating like a king. What the hell?
Hey, man. I'm telling you, man. Garlic bread tastes so much better on some proper bread. And it was beautiful. Hey, she knows what's up. He knows what's the best bread.
What kind of bread did he use?
I can tell you what he didn't use. He didn't talk about fairy bread.
Everyone's so hungry now.
I'm rage baiting the entire chat by talking about food. It's great. All right, Gazelle is going to get selected. So Japan did have a good victory, and they are still hunting for a breakpoint. They're still hunting for an equilibrium. And hopefully Japan can find it soon. Teasel, welcome. It is 4-3. We are on a bracket reset after the United States beat Japan 7-4.
Teasel, you want to hop in here and commentate? I don't know what I'm doing here.
It's great.
I'm not meant to be here.
This is right. This is peak. The battle between the United States and Japan has dragged on for so long that the Europeans are starting to wake up.
It's like past midnight for the US players.
Well,
it's approaching midnight for me, and I'm on West Coast.
It's what the prophecy foretold. You know, thou Osu players shall not sleep on a weekend. I wonder if sleep fatigue is going to catch up to either player at some point. Either M-Biscuit or Aki or Gan or whoever. This is why talking about food was so effective. Because like 2/3 of the chats from America, they're up at this god-awful hour to watch this awesomely peak match.
Yeah, you'll all be tired tomorrow, but let me ask you this. Would you rather keep your jobs or have a 1K World Cup win?
That's a good question. I think keeping your job is the right thing to do. It really be like that. You gotta do it, man. Work is more important, or at least some form of stability.
Are we starting? How long have we been waiting on this?
Oh, we're waiting. They're waiting until I finish the conversation. I choose when the conversation, when the match starts.
Even Sunny is tired. Sunny is in the same time zone as us.
Wait, the referee's Sunny?
No, Sun, yeah.
Oh. This is another user change, not noticing change moment.
Wow, you really have not been following this tournament.
No, I haven't. I haven't, bro. I clocked out a while ago. It's a sad time. I'm not up to date. I'm still living in the 2025 patch. I still haven't updated my knowledge to 2026. That's horrible.
You're an AI and your knowledge cutoff is 2025.
Okay.
AI generated commentator.
This is how I got exposed. Got it. That's hilarious. But what is hilarious, well, more hilarious than that, I think, is finding out when one of these four players are going to miss. It will happen to somebody at some point.
Japan has held their combo up until now, but we're getting into the intense part.
This is where the true skill difference in the LN will emerge. Actually picked up a few greats there, hitting the notes early, but
Aki is the first one to miss. Twice. Oh, that's devastating. 15,000 points in the favor of Japan. And M-Biscuit.
Yeah.
Japan are
United
holding
States
strong.
United States having both combo breaks, while Japan having none. On an LN pick, even. This is a huge upset if this holds, but HC trying to barely keep the combo together, hitting the notes constantly early and is not getting punished for it. Oh my god! HC losing a 4% of accuracy, but keeping the combo going. Picks up so many bats and only misses at the very last second. Wait! The United States lost. They actually flipped the score. Oh
What?
no! I was too busy watching HC lose the accuracy. I didn't even realize the score was going. Wait a minute. That's not how that's supposed to happen.
That happened so
no!
fast. And yeah, what?
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 Wow. Just
That's another breakpoint.
rushed no, it wasn't a breakpoint. No. That was
it was their point. Oh, whoops.
Japan was about to get the breakpoint.
That
They were about
felt
to get
like
it back.
that felt like a breakpoint because Japan were just doing so well. And
Oh no. I actually trolled. I didn't look at the scoreline. I was too caught up in HC over streaming.
this is such an insane match.
No. That's a crazy moment. Bro didn't even miss until like the very end when it didn't matter. I feel bad for HC. And the last hybrid pick getting selected by Japan, obliterate.
Whoa, God.
Crazy. So, I got some good news, everybody. In a couple of moments, in a few minutes.
Not yet.
Oh, not yet? No? Okay. All right. Well, I was about to... Okay, I was going to leak early, but sure. All right. We'll keep things locked up tighter than GTA 6's gameplay files. M-Biscuit looking to stay in for the United States. Who's going to come in for the United States? Is it going to be Aki again? Yeah, Aki's coming back in.
I still can't get over the fact that US might actually win a 1K World Cup. It's like
it's pretty peak.
You would never think that this would ever happen, but
and you know what? It has brought in a lot of attention. So much attention that we're going to have a new commentator in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, Jay, how you doing?
Me? I'm good. How are these players doing? What is going on?
It's been a bit of a long story.
I mean, it's the last match of the 1K World Cup for the foreseeable ever, and they're really putting on a show right now.
They really are. So, yeah, YonGin casted the first part of the bracket reset. I took over for the second because he had to leave. Condolences. And it's been a bit of a long bout. We've had a significant amount of downtime between majority of these maps. Like we almost approaching the 1 hour mark, and it's 5-3.
yeah, this match has lasted so long that Jaye had enough time to get home.
True.
Yes. And people wake up.
I think this is the first time I've also ever seen the Japan side on the right side. Of the
It's
screen.
crazy, right? We've never seen that. It's so weird to think.
It's been a minute. You know,
Dude, they're just making the tournament so hyped, so I run it again. I see it.
you know what? There have been people that have been praying for times like this. They pray for times like this, and
Everyone
They're
has
getting it.
above a 99.9% ack.
Dude, everyone is
652 score
online
difference.
right now.
They're locked in.
No one is holding anything back.
Going out on a banger.
Now, am I correct in assuming this is Japan's pick?
Yes, it is. Japan has been picking hybrids.
Yeah, I've got to say, both teams have actually been quite scared to pick Rice this match. Oh, and the previous match.
Well, if this continues the way it's going, they might be forced to.
Yeah, this one has had a lot more back and forth there. Grape Tea getting a 200 there is going to shrink the score a little bit. They've
It's
still
so
got about a
close.
200 of leeway though.
It's so close.
It is razor thin. There is, it feather thin even. That's how tight the result
It's
is. And down
800
to the final
points.
third, 800 score
The
difference.
lowest score, the lowest ACK in the lobby is 99.85 or 83.
Well, let's see how the ending goes. How powerhouse 4 players battle it out. Japan looking on track to win. Will the United States have something to say about that?
There are some very long patterns at this ending.
And here we go. 1,000 score difference. But it
A little
looks
bit of
like the
ACK
players
loss
are
from
going to be holding.
M-Biscuit. It's a
And
full
Japan
lobby
holds.
FC. 1990k in grand finals, by the way. No player with more than 3 200s.
You need to make a grand finals plus pool. I
Guys,
said-
what are we doing here?
I said this earlier in the match. You needed to make another one. We need a new pool for these guys.
Oh my goodness, what is going on? It's 5-4 right now.
Yeah.
US just needs one more to secure tiebreaker.
It's the grand finals pool, and Japan are still winning purely based on ratio.
A ratio, yeah.
L plus ratioed. But it
Except in this case, it was a W plus ratio.
that is so true. So what are we left? We're left with Speed 2, 2 LNs, and 3 Rice. And there's going to still be some leftover maps as well. It's a very
So let me see. Was it? It was Rice 1 and 4 didn't get picked last time, if I remember. So this is gonna be interesting.
well. The prophecy foretold that they're still not getting picked.
Rice 2 as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they've been really scared to go with Rice.
I'm
mean,
proud of I'm proud of Japan. They've grown up. They don't just shotgun Rice anymore. I'm happy. I'm like really happy.
they don't shotgun Rice anymore.
Yeah, Speed is basically Rice. Interesting
No,
pick.
They've been scared to pick
they
Speed 2.
shotgun hybrid instead.
No, I don't blame them. Speed 2 is like a crazy map because especially with Speed 1, like Aki can roll 6 trillion BPM and then Dan just comes in 950k CRT. Like what?
And dips, by the way. Doesn't ask questions. Just comes in, gets the 950k, and just leaves. Doesn't come back for the rest of the match until Speed 2 is picked.
Seems like everyone has left a lot.
Yeah, no one wants to
They-
play
they-
this one.
They don't want to play
Area.
this.
Who actually plays this? I'm pretty sure it is just Aki and M-Biscuit.
Yeah, looking like it. If Dan's in stream chat, then yeah, probably.
Dan is just here for CRT. Like, he's done his job. Mission accomplished, chat.
He's done. He's got the W.
The US was
Bro,
spending
speed
ages
specialist.
to look. They were spending ages to look for their fourth player, and they were just like, "Let's grab Dan last minute," and it paid off because
Bigly.
guaranteed 1 point against Japan with Dan on the team.
There's been a couple of situations where specific players have been selected just for the purpose of scoring a certain like category
Yeah,
against a big
that's-
opponent.
That's why, despite there being no bans, this map size is a little larger than in the 1v1 tournaments, because you have those extra players that you can dedicate to some of those like sort of niche weird picks.
So what I'm
They've got
hearing
the
is that
roster to
it's good
spare.
map pooling rules.
Honestly, this pool is kind of good.
Oh my god, it's rolled over to
Yeah.
the next day.
It's kind of cool.
Welcome to day 2 of the World Cup Grand Final.
Welcome to
bracket
day
reset.
2.
That's a wild thing to say. God damn.
Welcome to the 28th of June, everyone.
Yeah.
For
I mean,
those
we've already
living
been
in the west coast of US.
I was gonna say, it's 5 p.m. right now. No, Sonny, I'm not gifting Seal World again. Oh my gosh.
Yen.
Alright, Dan, add me on Steam. Oh no. No. My money.
Hey, wait. No, what do you mean your money, brother? It's the Steam sale.
True, we've saved so
You're
much
fine.
bush today.
These
Shoutouts to
these
Seal World.
guys,
Please join the Seal World dev team Discord.
both of them done this during the Steam sale. L moment. They actually scammed themselves. Congratulations.
Currently, the guy is adding mining and an inventory to the game. I don't know how
What?
that's gonna work.
No
but
way.
It sounds hype, right?
I've never heard of
Oh,
this.
Eriha early miss. Well, if there was a chance to miss, that would probably be way to do it.
Yeah, Airhell was warming up.
I believe it.
I believe it too.
I think this is actually a very spicy switch because HC tends to struggle with stuff that's over, I want to say 310, maybe 320. So, I see it. Eric is a very, very strong Rise player. First World Cup, by the way. Actually,
Will
first
the
1K appearance tournament, I think, ever. So, that's really hype.
So true. Will Ariha survive the speed? That's what we're going to find out. Accuracy keeping up for now, as Ariha is keeping up with M-Biscuit.
Here second drop, everyone's at 600 plus combo. You can just see the 1v1s here. M-Biscuit versus Eriha, Aki versus Grey T. It's so intense. Look at the two at the bottom, only 0.01% difference.
Now they're neck and neck. They're fighting it out for the top score.
They're not just fighting for their team, for their country, for the win. They're fighting to prove they are number one in 1K.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Who will be the
The
first
LN
between
sections,
the two
any
defaulters?
errors? Whoa. I think even if the US picks up a miss, as long as it's clean, they'll be okay. M-Biscuit with a 200 there. And another one, but still 17, 18k lead. As we come 2/3 through this pick. Little break
Wow.
here. Iron loves putting breaks in charts just to scare players. Aki is going to pick up a 200
Yes.
just after that.
That is a good idea. I should keep doing it.
I think it's fantastic as well.
Actual player bait.
Yo, Sidosis in the chat, shout out. They're avoiding your song. I hope you know this. Neither team likes you right now.
Sidosis has
Let's
been
see.
watching from the beginning,
Will
and,
the United States be able to bring it home? They got 2 full combos, 15,000 score. Everything you could ask for to try and get to championship point.
The ending is coming up. There's some like weird offhand doublets. Here we go.
Here we go.
Don't miss like Iron did in the showcase.
right, well, let's find out.
Here we go. Doublets. They all get through. Everyone has to fall. I think this is it. I think this is a clean point for the US. They can't drop much here.
Yeah, there we go.
Is that 3 FCs in the lobby as well? What is going on?
Yes, it is. It is.
62 regulars from Grape Tea. What?
He just doesn't care. He's just that guy.
He's not real. He doesn't
tournament
exist.
Point for the US right now on bracket reset in this last 1K World Cup.
Yep.
God, can you imagine if there was a tiebreaker? It
That
could happen.
It could.
Because there's a lot of picks left that I think favor Japan. There are a lot left. I know they've been scared to pick Rice 1. I know they've been scared to pick Rice 2. I know they've been scared to pick Rice 4. I think at least 2 of those are good for them.
Alright.
Grape Tea can absolutely shred Rice 1. I know this for a fact. I just am scared for their second.
Well, that's going to be up to the United States because the United States got a nice breakpoint early and they've been preserving it throughout.
One Way to Hanover is another chart where I know, like, at least 6 players in both of these teams can V1SS it, but it just has those 1-6 bursts, which is like, if you miss, you lose, and it's so dangerous, but I know that both teams can win on it. And then you have 19ZZ is so dangerous as well, because it's so difficult. Lunar Gateway as well, gosh, I should have made it OD10.
Please pick Lunar Gateway. Come on, give Cytosis their mouth.
It's Japan's pick. I'm not sure if they went Dichotomy. That is probably the... that's not even a safe pick. Maddie, Biscuit, Aki, they can all FC this. HC and Grape Tea can FC this too.
What? Oh, okay.
This is such a crazy... I'm so proud of Japan not shotgunning Rice in this match.
But I'm also worried for them.
Wait, but you have to ask yourself, if they haven't been shotgunning Rice, why haven't they been shotgunning Rice?
Now, this got picked last match, if I remember, and I think Japan won, but only barely.
Yeah, I think like the US had a giant break at towards the end, and so Japan just barely won that.
Not to mention that the United States, they're playing at the very awful hours of like early morning. It has gone on for so long that I think they might be able to soon see daybreak.
You mean see Daybreaker? It's already a new day. It's already the 28th of June.
So true.
So US have got to be really happy. They've actually secured Tiebreaker. They did win the first one 7-4 as well, so... Japan going to need to take 3 in a row, one of them being Ikuseso, the Silent Room original as well. Brought that man out of retirement for this.
Yep. This is a good time to come out of retirement.
No, guys, you can't keep making the tournament hype. You're gonna make me want to keep running it again.
Yes!
Spend more money on jokes.
You made us spend more money.
Oh my goodness, guys. Guys, I bought a house 2 months ago. I don't have money anymore.
I will chip in. Because I'm nice.
No, don't say peak mapping. This is one of the only maps I have in the pool. You're gonna fuel my ego.
Yes, fuel it in. Fuel it in.
At that point, just
like
crowdfund the tournament. I feel like enough people are interested in crowdfunding that you could just like outsource the custom songs.
Guys, stop. You're gonna make me cry live on air.
Yep. $350 maybe? Alright, let's go.
Alright, here we go. Dichotomy. Haywire soft mix. Full LN. Nary a rice note insight.
So far a very close opener for both of these teams. Japan ahead by 1,000 points. But this is a long map. And plenty of notes to fall.
Come on, Japan, hold this. I really want to see tiebreaker. I think we all want to see tiebreaker. Maybe not the US team.
Oh my god, stream chat started the hype sub train.
Cydosis chill.
This is unbelievable.
Dude, I am so nervous
Aki
right now.
has
Aki the first to break.
Wasn't a brutal break.
Long burst.
Definitely was very clean. But
And
Biscuit drops right
A
after.
second, no full combos for the US. Japan 15k lead, and it's gonna grow too because they still have that combo advantage. Should get up
Yep.
to 20k before things settle.
And both HZ and Grape Tea are looking incredibly solid too. But we did see a
1-8.
few maps ago, HZ was looking good and then suddenly fell apart towards the end. Will we see a
You
similar
cannot
fate?
curse him. Japan has woken up. It's no longer the wee hours of the early afternoon. It's now the wee hours of the regular afternoon.
They are actually awake now.
Alright, there's a little bit of a calm section here. Nothing should change. Look at this, they're hitting the 2k combo mark.
And we're getting to the finale here. And Japan looking comfortably in the lead.
Yeah, misses can still happen, but the hardest part, or the hardest parts of the chart are already well behind us.
Yeah, and I wouldn't bet on HC or Grape Tea missing on this outro here, so... Japan solidifying the win here with two beautiful full combos.
Very
and what a
clean.
good time to do it, too. Could
Oh
not have
goodness.
asked for a better time. And now, now the United States has the final pick, but what are the choices? You got Rice,
Rice
And
1,
LN
2, and 4.
and you also have LN3.
ZZ. Yeah, this is... Oh.
This is a tough decision.
I feel like this might be what US wants, though. Like, they don't have to contend with Japan on, like, Rice Act picks that they just, like, get owned by Grape Tea on. Like, it might be Franz.
This is a good moment here. Like, part of me wonders. You know what? Maybe I'm crazy, but I would go with a Rice pick.
I mean, crazy things have been happening this match and last.
Just go for, call Japan on their bluff that they would have shotgunned Rice by now if they could, and just hammer in something.
Oh, they're so risky though. Like, literally every single pick here is a landmine. There is nothing safe about any of these. LN3, it's 19 ZZ.
Disappoint. Okay. All right. Well, Rice 2 fans are incredibly disappointed.
Cydosis in shambles right now. That's what he gets for not running the 3-key tournament.
Oh, wait. Cydosis was the guy that made. Oh. Yeah, he's in shambles.
Too bad.
100%
My condolences.
his
Bro
fault.
got shattered live on stream.
Guys, what is going on in this match? Now, guys, I'm getting Joke 4 flashbacks between HZ and Spanner Dude, where it was 1 point away from tiebreaker and a From song. Oh, it was actually a Katagiri song. Sorry, a tech map got picked. How is
I'm
this
like,
not 5 stars? This is kind of insane.
I'm like shaking. Like,
Dude, I'm shaking. I can imagine
cannot.
how the players are doing.
I cannot handle
I'm
this.
straight chilling. I don't know.
This
I'm
is
straight chilling.
awesome.
This is peak. I'm sitting here with my hands behind my head. I'm like, yes, this is what we are after.
When I was
We've been
versing
waiting
Camo,
for this.
when I was versing Camo Poltergeist in the grand finals of Digital Hypno's 1K free for all back in 2019, I did not think I would be sitting here today witnessing whatever this is. Oh my goodness!
I don't think anybody was. Not even remotely close. This has been accumulation of 6 years of peak lore storytelling to get to this point. You know, you got your good seasons and your bad seasons, but I think we're heading towards a high that has rarely been reached.
Yeah, the last genuine tiebreaker we've had was, I believe it was Portuguese and Canada. Usually Portuguese had both of the tiebreakers this tournament, which is very funny. They were pulling a Maddie run this year.
Well, let's see. Can Japan win this and take this to the tiebreaker?
Oh my goodness, guys, don't check score posting in the 1K server. Just don't look.
Why? What's so scary about the score posting?
There's a 999k on Rice 4.
Why did they not pick it?
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah, that's a little bit scary.
Yeah, why did they pick this? Oh, HC, first miss. Wait, and that's right at the
HC?
400 combo mark as well.
Maximum damage.
But M-Biscuit's got some really shaky accuracy here, so it's actually just going to make things equal.
I don't know if I want the US to win or if I want a tiebreaker more.
I almost,
Well, we're
I
about to
almost
find
don't,
out
I
either
almost
way.
don't want to say anything.
Don't worry, I'll say it instead. United States have 2 full combos that have crossed over the 1,000 mark.
No, don't say that. Great C's also holding strong. HC's up at 600, 700 combo now. 99% AC as well.
M-Biscuit has barely been struggling a little bit. Only just now recovering to 99% accuracy.
The accuracy is shaky, but they really, really need that FC, and I'm thinking if this keeps up... HC! Hang on, M-Biscuit to trade!
M-Biscuit traded!
Hang on, they both recovered, HC's was way worse, though.
Oh, wow.
It's 20k, the SV.
That's a huge blowout.
They hit the SV this
Oh
time.
my goodness. Alright, there is
still a few more
still
sections to
some
go.
nonsense going. M-Biscuit.
Okay.
Japan is slowly to close. There was a very clean miss, though. Very clean miss. Japan is going to need another one of those. There's
over.
nothing left in the map. Yeah, I think it's over.
It's over!
It's so close. The score is slowly going to inch towards Japan. 200s are going to hurt. US, they
But
really
it's not
need to
gonna
hold
make
on.
it. They're not going to make it. They can't make it. It's not enough. The United
The long
States,
burst. They hold the US
they're going to win it.
by
And the United
10k.
States have
GG.
won against Japan, coming back from a bracket reset to clutch the
Oh
win
my
7-4,
goodness.
7-5. And right before the tiebreaker, they shut Japan out of the comeback.
Guys, my fingers are like, they're going numb and ting. I've got pins and needles in the backs of my palms.
It has been done as M-Biscuit picks up 8 misses. HD gets 11 misses. Grape Tea and Aki topping the lobby, but Aki pulling off a phenomenal performance. Truly worthy of a championship victory.
I can't believe it. I can't believe the US actually won.
The Japan has been knocked off the #1 podium. They won 2024, they won 2025, and US came back in 2026 with the strongest roster.
Yep.
Aki, M Biscuit, Sleevey Fluffball, Dan. Guys,
Wow.
I'm gonna pass out. I'm actually gonna collapse at my desk. I'm really just gonna.
He just fainted, guys. He's gone. And, well, I guess one commentator is left to finish off this match.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. No, I'm kidding. Casualties all over the tournament as the United States looking to prove that they were #1 and indeed accomplished it after a long, long struggle.
Yes, but we could not say farewell without a true final boss to send off the players, the staff, the artists, the musicians.
And everything in between.
It is time. What comes at the end of one key? The last letters of the alphabet are X, Y, and Z, and when there are no more letters to give out.
We go to Theta.
That is a null sign beat.
Is it? Oh, that. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Don't worry.
We
You mean
were
by
looking at
demand
line
of-
data
By
earlier.
demand of the streamer. That's not demand of the streamer. That's demand of everyone.
I said that earlier in the match, line 0. I was humbled by saying it was line Theta. And now I look at another Theta and it's now null. I need to get my glasses checked. Wow.
I'm like at a loss for words.
No, that was a great finale. We had some phenomenal scoring from both United States and Japan.
Now, this one, I've got to see how players do on this, because, like, I know it's not 5 stars, but I've heard that this might be higher than Iconos, which is 6 stars, so...
Well, it is
sorry,
5.
I meant it's not 6 stars, apologies, yes.
I was about to say, like, it's 5.99. Like, you're scamming the 6-star like you're at a shop when you're selling something for $4.99.
Yes, a whopping 6k combo, almost 6 stars, 2500 rice, 1750 LN. No, guys, you're gonna make me want to run this again.
Run, another one.
Run,
Oh
run.
my
Do
goodness,
it.
we've already wrapped up and said goodbye and everything.
Nah. You're just parking it in the garage. Alright, you're taking the car off the road.
Look, it's not the end of joke. We have at least 3 things in the works. I can confirm there are at least 3 things.
3? What?
Yeah, 3. I didn't tell
Hey.
you what they are. Oh wait, I lied. Sorry, there's 4 things in the works.
What?
Whether they
I
all
was not
actually
told about
happen,
any of this.
whether they all actually happen or not is a question mark.
So real.
Hey guys, if you can hold off for like 2 minutes, that would be fantastic.
Oh, don't worry. These guys have been playing very slowly. So
And the reason I ask for you to hold off is we may have a special guest for this.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. A new challenger is soon to be stepping in the ring.
After Aki like complained about like the entire tournament, I think they're very happy that they finally won something.
Yeah, that's
I'm just
usually how it
saying.
works.
I'm just saying this pool could have been 1.2x. Dude, when will Shinchiku home step in the ring? I'm waiting for Crew K to show up. The guy said he joined in like joke 3 and then he disappeared.
Where's Bubble Man?
Dude, where is Bubble Man? Joke 3 and everything after would not exist without Bubble Man, whether he knows it or not.
I would
So
not
shout
be
out to
here without Bubble Man.
Wait, what did Bubble Man do?
We were like and ahhing about running Joke 3. We had like maybe 10 or 15 maps done, and then I met Bubble Man in person, and he's like, oh, you're Jaye, I really like enjoyed your 1K series, and it like got me like so motivated that we went and smashed out like the rest of Joke 3, which is like 70 charts, mind you. We went and smashed that out in like a month and a half, 2 months, and that's how Joke 3 happened, and the rest is history.
That's peak. That's pretty good.
Alright, I think we can start, if the players are ready.
Let's start the match.
Surely that's enough time to regain your composure.
Yes.
They're not ready yet.
Oh, they're not ready now.
I
Take your
mean,
time.
I don't really blame them. They just went through a match of a lifetime.
Yeah, they've been playing for how long? Match started at 3 hours ago.
Yeah, they've been on it for a bit.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The final send-off to 1K World Cup 2026. You could say so. Original by Silent Room, 6.5 minute behemoth, 276 BPM, 5-4 time signature. By myself, Sparks and Iron. Enjoy.
Guys, I can't believe it. It's
been quite a bit. It's definitely been a banger of a weekend, to say the least. And of course, the whole tournament.
It's been something, for sure.
Dude, I swear these teams got better on the harder difficulty pool. It's kind of insane.
I believe it.
It's great TFC.
Yes.
Currently.
Wait, does he hit the 1/5 burst? Because like this is like pseudo. I think this is 325. Oh,
what is Grape Tea doing?
Just casual. Grape Tea has.
He's proving he has no skill cap.
Bro's been in the factory working on this one. The start of the chart is always the easiest part because I map it and I don't know how to make hard charts.
You know, what's the saying? Grape Tea's advertising his skill set for the next joke tournament.
Guys, it's only like 300 points difference. All right, this part is kind of crazy. The weird tech doublets. Actually, the only one gonna miss in that section. Oh my god, everyone wiping there.
No, Grape Tea's still chilling. He's doing great.
How is he doing this?
Oh, wait, he hits that?
Yes. He's advertising for the next joke tournament.
Grape Tea has FC'd the first 1/3 of the chart. He was tiebreaker ready just in case it happened.
I think US are happy that
luckily,
tiebreaker didn't happen.
Polyrhythms? He hits the polyrhythms?
Oh
my goodness.
He only
Oh my
only
goodness, right
breaks
at the
that
tail
one
end as well.
polyrhythm.
Yeah, and he
hits
hits the
the
end, which
polyrhythm.
is
Hit the end.
that's
Right.
crazy. It's insane. He's on 99% right now.
All right, he steadied the ship. It's now back to business as usual.
All right, this is a little bit of a speed consistency section. The doubles, everyone getting through those. This part should be calm. All right, entering Sparks' section of the chart. It's still only 7k difference, by the way. An M-Biscuit 900 combo, Aki at 1100. HC gonna find a drop there.
Man, this would have been an insane final map too.
Dude, it is an insane final map still, even though the stakes are gone.
So true.
How many World Cups is the 1K official World Cup worth? All of them.
Combined.
Here we go.
Wow, and both United States players are holding through this section where Japan is suddenly struggling a lot.
Aki is suddenly the MVP of this lobby.
Oh, Aki also getting him close to 2k combo. Grape Tea's slow scroll speed on this is very funny. I'm actually kind of scared how he's going to go in the ending. M-Biscuit, the only one that hit that really dense section there. Full combo wipe right now. Look at this Aki, 98.4%. Grape Tea's almost at 98. HC's almost at 96. M-Biscuit, 97.5. We have a full S-rank lobby right now.
It's going to be a question of how much longer that's going to last. HC.
Yeah, we haven't hit Iron's section yet, and we know how Iron charts.
Would it break?
There's about 1,000 combo left. Entering Iron section.
What the hell is this?
Oh, this part is so good.
Iron, what did you do here?
Don't ask questions. Just had to be the difficulty spike section. Just in case.
Yeah, this is the 6-star part. Oh, he's barely keeping that S rank right now. It's so close as well. See, Aki's fallen 1%, Grape Tea's fallen 1%, M-Biscuit's fallen 0.5%. One final hurrah. One final push. The coda.
And there we have it. The top score, very close actually, between Aki, Biscuit, and Grape Tea, but Aki does emerge on top by the thinnest of margins.
What,
Only-
M-Biscuit 19 miss? What?
Yeah, he's just the guy.
Just constructed alternatively.
M-Biscuit is honestly good.
Built different.
Look at this, 97, 296 in the lobby. HC with the almost S rank as well. We have 3 players over 1,700 max combo. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a big thank you in chat for Silent Room to this
Round of
absolutely
applause.
beautiful piece of art. And we're going to
Absolutely
give
phenomenal.
one last final congratulations to United States taking home the gold, Japan with silver, not to forget United Kingdom placing 3rd. And then we also had some wild teams, Portuguese, the Untied States, France, Mexico, Canada, Porch of Geese. So many strong teams that made deep runs in this 1K World Cup. And I hate to say it, but it's already over. It always goes by so fast. Yeah, it's crazy to think we started mapping this in January, and by April we were ready to announce the tournament and get started. This is going to be the fastest turnaround for making 51 charts.
It's also all done in 6 months. Like, the first half of the year is literally ending in 3 days.
Yeah.
That is insane. From start to finish.
Yeah, it's whew. Hey, like I said, the blood, sweat, and tears, the headache, me yelling at people for not doing things, me getting upset because I do too much, nobody signing up, and yet, as I say, it was worth it every single time. Now I'm going to do my thank yous as usual. I have to thank all the players, I have to thank all the referees, the commentators, the streamers, I have to thank all the mappers, I have to thank Jaye and the Funk for their artwork, I have to thank Cyan, Milky Way, and Silent Room for the music. I have to thank OS for existing. I have to thank the Featured Artist program for existing. I have to thank whoever holds my bank account for holding my money for me so that I can afford stuff. I have to thank everyone in Twitch chat for coming out to hype up their teams. And yelling at me to run a 1K World Cup 2027.
It's crazy.
And I have to thank Digital Hypno and Dolan for getting drunk in Discord one day in 2019, because none of this would have happened without them.
What? Okay.
It's crazy to think that where we are right now started with a drunk Discord call between two American OS players, which is kind of insane. Actually, I have to thank my friend from high school in 2014 who said, hey, you should download this game called OS because I really want to play with friends. So we all downloaded the game and we played standard with him for one day. And the very next day I became a Mania player.
Damn.
What else do I have to do? I have to buy from people a copy of Steel World. And we'll see you guys in, hopefully, where are we in now? At the end of June, July, August, September. Hopefully we'll see you in 3 months. That might be a big ask. But yeah, you might be getting an At Everyone thing in 3 months' time. So look forward to that. If it doesn't happen, we'll see you next year for something. But with that, I don't know if anyone else has anything. Am I missing anything? God, I always think I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Nah, you'll find out when you turn off the stream.
We're gonna end stream and I'm gonna be like, drats! I forgot to thank Jorge the second for something or other.
Yeah,
I'll say something.
That's always how it goes.
Albion for the statistics. There we go. Even though he didn't really do the statistics, but he supplied the ref sheet, so.
Oh yeah, thank you, Jaye, as well.
Yeah, no worries. I can't believe I've been doing this for half my life on OS. Did you know I registered in 2014? I've been on this game this is my 13th year. Why am I still here?
Because you can't ever leave.
1K is kind of crazy. I can't believe that I turned this really dumb thing into something that's super hype. This is awesome.
It's beautiful. The art of human creativity and a lot of patience. What can be done? At 3.
All right, let's end the stream before I start repeating myself. I am now going to redeem something in chat, and I will leave you with Lad.
I'll say one more thing. I've been here ever since Joke 3, just because an ad was posted in the tournament hub, and I really don't know where I would be without Joke, honestly. Like, I don't know where my life would be right now. Thank you, Jaye, and everyone, all the staff. Jaye is such a amazing tournament host. Like, it's incredible.
Yeah, even though you yell at me every week, I must be doing something right for you to still say that.
You keep sending the map pool late. I hate it.
You're a player in this tournament. I had no choice. I had to send it late.
I got no advantage.
That is true. You did get no advantage. I made sure of that.
Yeah, but I love this tournament. I'm very happy to have gotten the opportunity to stream it. Thanks, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I just want to say thank you, everybody, as well. I've been here for a very long time in the joke scene with Jay, through thick and thin, from joke 1 all the way to now. And I've loved to see this beautiful project of his grow over the years. And I can't wait to see the future works done not only here, but also elsewhere. So, yeah.
Yes. And now I will say a final thing, because again, oh my goodness, right, guys? Like, need to stop yapping. I will leave you with the cheesiest thing I could think of in the past 20 seconds. One key to see, one finger to linger, one chance to dance, one key forever.